The Carabinieri Heliborne Squadron are a special force that assists the Italian police when trying to capture high-level mafia fugitives. They are known for searching through the most difficult-to-reach areas and use a combination of military and police tactics to do so. The Heliborne Squadron consists of only specially trained recruits and include bomb disposal experts and specialist rock climbers. The unit is referred to as the Cacciatori, which translate in Italian as the Hunters. Regional squadrons exist around the country. On the southern tip of Italy, the squadron is named Cacciatori di Calabria after the local area. But some methods of the southern Italian mafia are too devious even for the Heliborne Squadron. Hidden among the mountains of southern Italy in the region of Calabria, Italian police have discovered deep tunnel systems specially built for use in mafia activities. Some of the tunnels were built for purposes of escape and hidden transportation, while others were built as mini safe houses fitted with furniture and running water. Many of the tunnels have existed for decades, and some were used back in the 1970s when the mafia made a big business out of kidnapping wealthy people for ransom. In an interview, a member of the Heliborne Squadron of Calabria tells a story of when they discovered one of the secret tunnels. The hunters had gotten into a car chase going after two wanted mafia members. Chasing into a rural area, the hunters found the car belonging to the mafioso standing outside a dilapidated house and quickly went in after them. After going through the whole house, room to room, finding nobody, the hunters discovered a lever which opened up a secret passageway down under the house's main staircase. Having discovered the secret tunnel, the hunters prepared themselves, guns drawn, and went into the passage expecting to find their targets cornered, but again, they found nothing. The tunnel led only to another seemingly empty room. As the team looked around, perplexed, one of the hunters spotted a slit in the wall. Pushing on it, they found another secret passage, this time with 3 tunnels leading in different directions. The wanted men had vanished, and the Heliborne Squadron were left dumbfounded. Only after the hunters had explored the entire tunnel system did they realize exactly how devious this escape route was. Down in the tunnels was a series of junctions that led in different directions. Only some of the tunnels led further into another junction, while others led to dead ends. This meant that while the mafia members knew exactly which direction to take, their pursuers did not. Connected to the tunnel system, there were several other ground-level safe houses. The fugitives would easily escape out through one of these houses, while whoever was chasing them were stuck trying to find their way in the tunnels. Another function of the tunnels was as a safe house for mafia members who were high on the police's wanted list. Hidden either by mountainous entryways or hidden behind a series of junctions in the tunnels were small rooms fitted with everything one might need for an extended stay. The rooms that were found had beds, kitchens, radios, even toilets and running water. Several high-ranking mafia members have been found throughout the years hiding in these underground safe houses. The mafia also used these rooms for housing during kidnap for ransom operations that took place largely in the 70s and 80s. One high-profile case that got a lot of attention at the time was the 1973 kidnapping of John Paul Getty III, who was the grandson of a wealthy American oil tycoon. His captors cut off one of his ears and sent it to a newspaper with a ransom message. Shortly after, he was released when his grandfather paid $2.2 million in ransom to the mafia. Deep in the tunnels were also rooms that stored everything a mafia organization might want to hide: guns, money, drugs, encrypted cell phones, and fake passports. It is difficult to understand the history of the Italian mafia because they do not keep any records of their activities, and some organizations even deliberately put out lies and rumors about their past history to confuse authorities. What we do know is that the large mafia umbrella in southern Italy, known as the Ndrangheta, has been operating criminal networks on the coastline for over 200 years. According to a study from 2013, the Ndrangheta's yearly income was estimated at over 50 billion euros. Because of this access to capital, they are highly capable of influencing and infiltrating many sectors of the legal economy. During the last decades, the organization has been said to be responsible for up to 3% of Italy's yearly GDP numbers. One public official that looked into the group once described them like this: "They are invisible, they are like the dark side of the moon. You know they're there, you just never see them." If you've ever heard about an illegal tunnel before, it might be the tunnel built for the infamous escape of Mexican drug lord El Chapo Guzman from prison in 2015. The Mexican cartels have found it very useful for their smuggling business, be it for people or commodities. A lot of tunnels have been discovered on the US-Mexico border starting in the early 2000s. While most of the US-Mexico tunnels are quickly built and quickly detected, the tunnels of southern Italy are often used for many years, if not decades, before they are discovered by authorities. Owing in part to the rugged terrain surrounding the Aspromonte Mountains in Calabria, and in part to the secrecy of the Italian Mafia, it is likely that many of these tunnel systems are yet to be discovered. The entrances to the tunnels are varied. Some go through houses, some go through mountain passages. One entrance was discovered ingeniously built with a secret entrance through a pizza oven in an ordinary kitchen. Today, the Ndrangheta's global network spans all continents. Having established connections with local groups, they do what they do best, just like at home. They keep working and stay in the shadows. Some of the foreign countries where the Ndrangheta are known to operate are among these: France, Spain, Netherlands, Albania, the UK, Brazil, Colombia, the US, Canada, and Australia. The Ndrangheta have proven to be particularly difficult to go after because they work as a decentralized federation as opposed to other mafias like the Cosa Nostra, which have a strict hierarchical structure. In a hierarchical pyramid structure, taking out one of the top guys often leads to power struggles and reorganizing of the inner circles, setting a pause to ongoing activities. A decentralized structure, however, is more like a hydra, where cutting off one head just leads to another head growing and taking over its spot. No power struggles or disagreements on how to proceed occurs. In addition to this, the Ndrangheta members, like other Italian mafia organizations, are often related through blood ties and intermarriages, which give them a strict code of silence and makes them very difficult to crack in interrogations. In 2021, the Ndrangheta were the focus of a large Maxi trial, which was the largest Italian mafia trial in more than 3 decades. Over 70 active members were convicted to serve lengthy sentences. Now, in 2023, international police are still finding and prosecuting Ndrangheta members all over the world. It seems the Hydra heads are spreading quicker than ever. And for the tunnels, well, new ones are still being discovered and excavated. Modern equipment has made them easier than ever to build, and the southern Italian mafia surely has the will and need to keep making them. Who knows, maybe the tunnels themselves are a bit like the Hydra. When one is closed, another one simply opens. Stay safe, my friends.